Welcome back to The Express at the Stanley Park Ghost Train. Every year they do such a great job with the new sets and characters and costumes. And this year the theme is Alice in Nightmareland, and we're going to show you more of that a little bit later. Right now it's creativity with this next story. Over 100 local artists who had a special opportunity to showcase their work and the skills they've learned along the way.
Where do you think the sun is? Where's the light coming from?
Deidre Blackmore is an art teacher here at the Community Living Society.
I've been a professional artist most of my adult life, and off and on I had worked in group homes. I had this idea that instead of being an artist who sometimes worked in this field, to combine them and to offer what I knew how to do to people with challenges. It's something I always wanted to do, and 10 years ago I was hired by the Community Living Society to do that. Wow, that's so good.
In this art class, adults with physical and mental challenges use a paintbrush to express their creativity.
First of all, from just a physical standpoint, it helps their hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills. It helps them maintain brain function by doing activities. On an emotional level, it's huge, really, because sometimes, we have individuals who haven't really been a success at much in life. Now they have something that they have become good at, and so the pride, the self-esteem that gives them is huge. And just use the tip of the brush, be very gentle.
James is motivated by Monet's work.
Now it has expression.
And for Tony, it's all about abstract.
Tony, you're covered in paint.
The studio, in collaboration with Possibilities, recently put on a show where partial proceeds went to fund the studio's art supplies. The other part went back to the artists.
The thing that I've been most surprised about over the years, because we go out to shows and sales, and I would have thought that making money would have been the prime motivator for them. But in fact, for almost all of them, it's showing their families what they can do.
Remember Main Street?
Main Street. So this is Main Street.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Smiles are abundant in this workshop, and for Deidre, every piece of work captures a piece of her heart.
Seeing the artists grow, to have a passion for what they do, and seeing the effect of higher self-esteem on their personalities, and getting them into the larger community where they can show what they're capable of. That's the rewarding part for me.
In Burnaby, I'm Melanie Pineda for The Express.
CLS has another show coming up. It's the Pottery Works Christmas Show and Sale on November the 19th, and you can get details at the website. Also, it'll be a great place to get one-of-a-kind items for great deals. Now, speaking of money, have you ever wondered just how far $1 a day could go? Well, the brains at She Financial in White Rock have found a way to make every dollar count for women in developing countries.
Hello, Edie. It's Penny Deming here with She Financial.
Penny Deming is a financial advisor who started a company to help Canadian women with their financial planning. But one day, her career focus took a turn.
One of my clients gave me a book called Half the Sky, which is written by a journalist and his wife from New York. And she asked me to read this book. And I got partway through the book, and I was so moved, and it changed my life forever. I needed to do something to make a difference.
Some great stories in here,
Great stories, absolutely. Amazing stories of women. It's a difficult book to read because the stories are real.
This same client introduced Penny to Women for Women International, a global nonprofit organization that helps women in third world countries through a $30 a month individual sponsorship program, which allows them to feed their families, start businesses, and build homes.
I bought land and my children resumed school, so I feel a complete woman today.
Penny was inspired and decided to use She Financial as a vehicle for positive change.
Depending on what it is that we do with our clients, we have the ability to take a portion of our commissions and use that to sponsor a woman in their honor. It is as a result of working with a firm that has heart, and that's what we're really about. Thank you very much for supporting our initiative. We look forward to building this village with you.
Penny founded She Financial on the core values of sharing, helping, and empowering.
One woman can change anything, but many women can change everything. As I gather and grow my team of female financial advisors, how I can build that to see all of these women creating the change that we need to see in our world.
This will be a new beginning for you. We'll provide you the support. We'll connect you with another sister from another part of the world.
She Financial's powerful, effective partnership with Women for Women International and the difference being made one woman at a time keeps Penny pushing forward towards her ultimate goal.
The next time maybe you see me, we'll have the 1,000 names on our wall in my office, because our goal is to sponsor 1,000 women and to build a She Village and hear from them next year what that feels like for them.
Now I'm working and able to support my family.
I'm Kendall Harris in White Rock for The Express.
If you're feeling inspired to sponsor a woman, you can talk to She Financial in White Rock, or you can go directly to Women International. Now you're watching The Express, and we have more stories from White Rock and here in Stanley Park with the Ghost Train coming up. After the break, Ghost Train reviews.
It's like a really good theme this year.
It was awesome.
The Express. This is your local voice.
Off with your heads. We are kids. Wish kids.
10,000 kids.
We are brave.
We are strong.
We are fighters.
Some days are good. Some days are bad.
Some of us make it.
Some of us don't.
My wish will make me strong.
The Children's Wish Foundation of Canada.
Does a wish make a difference?
You bet.
You bet.
Imagine the difference a wish can make.
Only 2 more needles till my wish.
Please give today.
Welcome back to The Express in Stanley Park for the Halloween Ghost Train. The theme this year is Alice in Nightmareland. So what do you think? Is it creepy or creative? Scary or stylish? Let's find out.
Welcome to the Ghost Train!
Why are these children out running around off their leashes? All children are to be kept on a leash while in the park.
Well, it's been insane. It's been mad. They let too many children in. That's the only problem. Yes.
What do you think of the train ride?
I really liked it. There was like some really cool effects and stuff, and it's like a really good theme this year.
It was really nicely done. Like, you go through one way and you see it, and, you know, the characters were really good.
Off with your heads!
It was great.
Yeah. It was really fun. It's like it did the same stage as in the movie. Well, it was just a bit freaky. Yeah. He had scissor hands, so it was kind of scary. It was really fun, and I think that some little kids could be scared, but it wasn't that scary. It's fun. I loved it all.
I love the music. Very spooky. It adds to it. Very nice.
I'm still shaking.
Who did you take on the train with you?
I brought the Jabberwocky. And the
What did you think of the ride?
Fantastic. Done really well. It was really good.
Okay, harsher critics over here. What did you guys think?
It was awesome.
Yeah, good interpretation of Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I liked it, enjoyed it.
Were you scared at all?
Not really.
What age range do you think this is good for?
Really, any age. It's good.
It was perfect. The kids had a wonderful time.
And what about the adults?
Scary. Oh, yeah, it was fun watching them.
Thank you for coming. Don't come again.
Happy Halloween.
The Stanley Park Ghost Train runs to October the 31st, and there's other fun stuff to do here too. Besides ride the train, you can take part in a Mad Hatter's workshop, get your face painted, or go on a Creatures of the Night eco walk through the forest. Now we're going to tell you about some other Halloween ideas up next on the show, but first it's our youth-produced segment, Gen Y, showing us how to make a big splash in White Rock.
Forget the Jonas Brothers and the Hansons, because White Rock has its own musical siblings, Sam and Luke.
You know, I know, this is not what we planned. You know, I know, we should both move on.
Ideally, I think we'd both like to be
up there.
Yeah,
at the top.
You know, we'd like to
be famous,
and we'd like to record our music, and then be able to tour it.
I'm not gonna change the world while I'm looking for my rosy skies.
Since their humble beginnings in local coffee shops, the boys' careers have really taken off. With recent performances at the legendary Yale and Port Theatre.
The Yale was awesome because, well, it's always awesome because it's got great lighting. It's got like all professional lighting. It's got great sound. It's a great stage, and it's a fun place to play.
There's no way really to describe what it feels like to perform on stage, but it's one of those great feelings where you're on stage and you're playing for people, but it doesn't really feel like you're there. You feel like you've gone somewhere else.
They don't know, like I know.
The brothers are very multi-talented, singing, playing their own instruments, and even songwriting.
Sam kind of has an idea for a song usually, and it's a couple lyrics to start with, and he usually lays down the chords too, and then I usually come in and lay down the melody, and then after we got the melody and the chords and a couple words down, then we just kind of sit down and work it out.
I get a lot of my ideas from my own experiences as a person, so like I'll write about my relationships or what I think about life or different aspects of life.
The sound of Sam and Luke has many influences. A peek at Luke's iPod proves it.
There's a lot of stuff on it. There is a lot of stuff.
Name a couple of artists.
Frank Zappa, John Mayer, Kanye West, Michael Bublé, Queen.
The music is not the only thing catchy about the boys. Check out their style, described as bridging the gap between preppy and casual. We like it.
I feel like I created our style. We saw of course bands in the past have worn ties and suits and stuff, and I don't know, Sam and I just thought that was really cool.
Funky, catchy, and soulful. That's my take on this talented duo. Make sure to check out Sam and Luke. I'm Tasha, signing out for Gen Y on The Express.
You gotta check us out right now.
Gen Y is brought to you by Options, Surrey Community Services Society.
Right now, please.
Gen Y is a Shaw TV Access segment. All the youth reporters are volunteers. And today on The Express, we're in Stanley Park for the Ghost Train. And this year they have over 200 youth volunteers helping out in the park and dressing up. What about you? Looking for an excuse to dress up? Because we've got 3 on today's Express Spotlight. Instead of dressing up in costume, you can dress in your finest. The money raised at the Night of Miracles charity gala will go toward the purchase of new equipment for BC Children's Hospital. As night falls, you can be whisked away on a 2-hour haunted trolley tour where you'll hear echoes and gruesome tales when visiting locations like a cemetery and an autopsy room at the Vancouver Police Museum. Dress your kids up in their favorite costumes and bring them to this annual family event in Kerrisdale. Do some Halloween crafts and enjoy the Halloween festivities with the community. And of course, the Stanley Park Ghost Train. This year's theme is Alice in Nightmareland, and it runs nightly to October the 31st. But they do warn you, the closer it gets to Halloween, the greater chance that the tickets will sell out. Now that's it for today's Express. I'm Johanna Ward, and on behalf of all of us on the show, thanks so much for watching. We're going to leave you with a look at the local dance scene, and we'll see you next time. Happy Halloween!